Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Cool Kid Riyaz Maria, and today I will be telling you the rules of chess. I don't have the tournament chess here, and this is the best chess tutorials that you can find on YouTube. So, if you like my video, make sure to like and subscribe. Okay, so let's start with the video. And the first question always comes in your mind: who will go first? Well, this is obviously the answer is that always the white team goes first. And you might be wondering, this is yellow, not white, and why is there an odd piece here? Well, first about the odd piece, I lost a piece, so I had to use this of my old chest. When I was a little, I had to use it. So, and the second thing rule is, why are not the rule, but you might be thinking, these are yellow, not white. How are you saying that this is white? Well, it was a color, was in the printing, it was not high quality, so they could only give it yellow, not white. So now let's start. So this is white. Do not think it is yellow, but if you want to just think it yellow, okay? But so obviously the first team will always be white. Now let's discuss the names. These things like this and this, these are called pawns. This is also a pawn of my old chess, but there you will have, if you would play tournaments, you will have a actual pawn that doesn't look like this. Is the larger and white and black is brown kind of there. So because in the tournaments this is actually not yellow, it is white, and this is not actually black, the black team. This is actually brown, but we call it black. Now let's start. This is called a pawn, as you have discussed here. Now what is this called? Well, this is called a rook. A rook. So, okay, and then this is called a horse or knight, because it has two names, horse or knight. Wait a minute. Yep. This is the king. This is the bishop. This is a queen. Here. Yep. And let me show you the kings and bishops again. Bishop and king. And then these three are same here again. Now you know the names of the chess pieces. Now, where do you go? Okay, so this is now next. The pawns first. The pawns first go 2 blocks ahead. Each pawn, I'm not saying just one pawn, but each pawn will get to go 2 and then 1 1. But if you take it out in one square, then you can only go 1. You cannot go 2 after that. This is the rule for every pawn when they come out of their line. So don't think that if you do like this and then after some time you can again do this. Nope, that will not be allowed. So now next is where the rook goes. Oh, and I forgot to tell you about the pawns, how they take pieces. Well, suppose if there is a pawn in the middle and on its below slant is another pawn of the opposite team, it can cut in slants. So remember this, because this is the needed the most where the pieces, who the pieces can cut. Now about the rooks. Rooks move in a straight forward and like this, means horizontally and vertically, not slanting. Okay, and now how they cut? Well, it's easy. If any chess piece is in front of him in a straight line or horizontal line in the side of him, he can go there, but not cut in slants. Yep. Now, for this horse or knight, I don't know how to say it in English, but I'll tell you it in Hindi and you can Google it on English. He goes ek do dhai, means an L. He goes like one step this, one step this, or one step this. And except the pawns, except the pawns, every piece can move backwards, but not this pawn, any pawn. Now the bishop. The bishop always goes in a slant and cuts in a slant as well. It should be a perfect slant. You see, if the bishop is on a black square, it will have to go like this. Not like it will cut it a little bit in the slant and it goes in on the white square. And same for the white or square bishop. It cannot go on the black square, the bishop on the white square. Okay. So now this other rule is that only the knight or horse can go on top of it. Means it cannot go like this straight. If the pawn is already or another chess piece is in front of it, except if there is an enemy piece. Same goes for every piece except the horse. Let me give you an example. If there is a pawn in this line and you have to take out your horse, if you want to, you will do ek do dhai or L. Okay? And you can go on top by skipping this and not moving it. But for other, you have to wait when there is a gap. If you can cut your enemy piece. Okay. Now, where does the queen go? Well, the queen can almost go everywhere. It can go in straight, vertical, horizontal, slants, straight. Every piece, wherever any piece goes, like where the rook goes, the queen can also go there. Where the knight goes, the queen can also go there. Where the bishop goes, the queen can go there. Where the pawn goes, the queen can go there also. But it cannot jump over a piece like the horse, even though it can go like the horse, but it will not be able to jump. So this is the most point that everybody should remember, because mostly people don't know this, because the queen can go wherever the other pieces can go. This is the Now where does the king go? Well, the king can almost go practically anywhere, but not. It cannot go. It can move forward, one block forward, one block back, one block on the sides, one block slanting, but never can move more than one block or only one block anywhere. Like if I have the king in the middle of the chessboard on a white square, it can go on the slanting white square like this in the one slanting. Let me give you an example. If here is a white square and here also just one square ahead, it can go there. Same for the other slant, but only one block. And backwards also, it can go one block on the side, each side, and forward and backwards. One block only, but not more than one block. So with this, we know now where the pieces can go. Now, let me tell you a trick. Mostly this trick doesn't work, but I will tell you it. Because if you are able to do this trick in the correct manner, you will be able to do it in no time. And now there is a e4, a e5 in the actual chessboard, but I don't have it, so I am telling you by the pieces name. So the pawn in front of the king, take it 2 pieces ahead, and then you know it will go 1 1 1 1 for every pawn this happens. Okay, then your opponent, I don't whichever piece your opponent takes, it is no matter, this will still succeed if you do it in the right manner. Then but mostly this will be that your opponent will also take his pawn. So let's start with the white. Let me take it on the white side. Okay, because now I'm on the white, I knew that the black didn't move first, but I was just showing. Now first the pawn will move forward 2 blocks, and then no matter how many which piece your opponent moves, but mostly it will be that your opponent also moves the pawn in front of your king, and it will be blocked. Your pawn cannot go anywhere because he can only cut in slants. Now here you will take your another pawn. There are 2 options here. Rather he takes his other pawn or takes a free pawn. And the mostly used